Alright, so this video is going to be about the two trailers, Joker and Harley Quinn, the new Harley Quinn coming out, and this wager is pretty much I'm saying that I'm gonna really go out on a limb and say the Joker is gonna be probably 3 times better than Harley Quinn. I believe that the Joker is probably very much underrated by the critics, and not so much by fans. But Harley Quinn will probably have. I mean, the weird thing is that it won't have much to do with the movie that has just come out. But nevertheless, it looks like it's gonna be It's gonna be. I'm gonna give it a B. It's my wager is gonna be very much a B, probably a B minus, just a B for I don't know, a bin buy. Like buy it at the bin at Walmart. But it's not. It's gonna probably be like a 2.5 star movie. It really is. It just doesn't have that momentum, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lighthearted enough to where it's gonna be a decent film. I believe, just as a fan, as a DC kind of a fanboy, yeah, I don't see it being better than Joker at all. Joker is, it's weird. It was underrated because so many people. It's like it just exposed so many people who were or critics who made it seem like a movie by Todd Phillips, the director of Hangover, a movie starring Joaquin Phoenix, who never walks into a movie without actually knowing it's solid, without making it incredible. A movie, the cinematography by Lawrence Fisher, or not Fisher, Lawrence Bender, I believe, and not thinking it was going to be awesome in some way. It's ridiculous. That movie was so. It's if you have a friend who thinks that, just pat him on the back and tell him to go jump up a rope. They have no. They do not know. They're not somebody I want to associate with. I mean, why would you in any way consider that it would be a bad movie, or not a? It's a ride, and it's a comic book movie for one thing. These are both comic book movies. These are some of the best ways to get out a means of like frustration of socio-political satire and substance. It's stupid. It's just, I mean, why would anyone ever just say it's not? Oh, it's a toxic. It's a dangerous film. It's a freaking film. It's fiction. You're able to take it. It's a movie. It was a movie that, to me, I was able to relate and at the same time distance myself, because it's a comic book film at the end of it all. I mean, yeah, he's the perfect guy. He was a relatable person on the fact that he's such a starving, struggling artist. Yet he's also detachable because he's so unstable. He's so very. He's just a vehicle. He's not somebody who's of sound mind, who's going out and killing people. He's someone who's unhinged, who is just the perfect person you want in a very poetic and profound and a godly way, righteous way. You just give it to him, to each of them, and that's the brilliance of it all. And yet it's a comic book film, and yet it's a standalone film about a villain, And yet it's a DC film. How does a DC film do that well? It's just ridiculous. I mean, Joaquin's gonna win an Oscar, and this Harley film won't. It's gonna be great fun. I thoroughly believe it. I don't I don't consider it a bad film, but it's gonna be a B. Whereas Joker's an A plus, as an absolutely go out and see it and buy it and watch the behind the scenes. I mean, there you have it. So that's my wager. A plus and B minus. Thanks.